You are listening to Girls in Low Places.
We're just two best friends yapping about country music.
You just say to everyone we interview with British humour just to cover up how mental we are.
Yeah!
Girls in Low Places. We are here in a British pub, the Coach and Horses, with Scotty McCreery.
What's going on? How are you?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good for our midday Guinness.
Cheers.
Cheers. You can't drink it yet because we're going to split the G.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Let's just get this day started. I love it.
Okay. Have you done that before?
I have attempted it a few times.
You've never done it?
Well, no. I think my batting average might be low, but we'll see.
Okay,
Wow.
Let's see. I reckon this is going to be a...
Get right into it.
Yeah, get right into it.
Oh, poor effort. Poor effort.
Sorry,
and I'm a McCreery. That is really a poor effort.
Because I've smashed
Wow. She really did. God, word.
You know.
I guess
I'm of the era of the ladettes of the UK.
Ladettes. What's ladettes?
She's kind of like swashbuckling.
Love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
We're the same age.
I don't know about that. I'm feeling about 85 right now. My back is out. Well, if you see a guy limping around town, that's me.
What are you going to do tonight?
Just get the Dave Grohl chair, stool, with just sit there. But
You see that Thomas Rhett broke his foot the other day and still went on stage and popped around.
I don't know how he did that. That looked really painful.
Yeah. I have to just start this interview off.
I told my mum yesterday. I said, I'm interviewing this guy called Scotty McCreery. She's like, I've followed him ever since American Idol. She loves you.
That's very sweet.
And the thing she said to me was, he's a really nice boy. Go easy on him.
Oh, really? We're right out of the gate. So you're kicking my tail, splitting the G. So, man, we've always said that we see at our show strollers to wheelchairs. Like that's
And you'll be in one of them.
Well, that might be me rolling out on stage later on the night. Yeah. But I think the American Idol thing, it back in the day when it was what it was like, it was family time for so many people, you know. It was like they would spend their time together watching the shows. So that was mums and that was the kids and everybody in between. So, yeah.
If you could say something to your 17-year-old self right before that name was called to go up and do that first audition, advice you'd give them now, what would it be?
I'd say buckle up. I wouldn't say run, because I have had a blast, but I'm not sure I entirely knew what I was in for, signing up for that and getting into this. This is the music business is not one for the weary. There's a lot that goes into it, but no, I'm having a blast. It's been next year or this October, I'll be doing this half my life since Idol. So Be crazy. So.
So the song you sang on that famous first audition was Baby Lock.
Baby Lock Them Doors.
Right. So would you always have a baritone? Is that bass?
I think so. Bass, baritone. The thing is, like, I feel like I talk in a low kind of hum, but there's other guys like a Josh Turner or like he's like, if you think I'm deep, they
can go lower.
So much lower.
I was going to see who out of both of us could go low, because I've got quite a low voice.
Oh yeah.
I was going to practice it on that song. So. Wait.
Baby lock
See, that might be the best I've heard. That's so good. That's so good. I had to come all the way over here to hear that. That's fantastic.
I'm really proud of that.
You should be. You should. You're
Maybe I'm just a bloke.
You're spot on. You're crushing.
Okay, great. I'm really, really inspired with that sound. So, Bottle Rockets.
Yeah.
New song come out.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to explain to the UK girlies and boys who are listening, what is a bottle rocket?
Bottle rocket.
Wouldn't know what it was.
Is it somebody told me over here, is it a pop rocket or something y'all have over here maybe? But it's
What's pop rocket?
it's like on a stick and it's just got a little firework on the end and you put it in a little bottle. Yeah, it's like a firework. And you light that thing and you run, because bottle rockets, they put a little cone on it. It's supposed to just go this way, but it'll go right back at you. It'll go with the houses you pointed it away from. Like, yeah, they're a little tough to judge.
You're a fire starter.
Apparently, we try not to. We try not to be, but yeah, sometimes they're a little dangerous, a little unexpected. So
yeah. Okay, I don't know what laws and regulations. I think we have maybe stricter ones here. I don't know. I feel like you guys are just...
Well, we brought some, so we can just put it out here in Soho. Yeah, we'll just put it out there. I'm just kidding. We do not have bottle rockets here.
Are you going to have any pyrotechnic bottle rockets at the show tonight?
We did not bring the pyrotechnics with us across the pond, but maybe... Yeah, maybe next time. Maybe next time.
So you are featuring Darius. Well, it's Hootie.
It's Hootie and the Blowfish.
Darius.
Is
Darius.
Mm-hmm.
You know Darius lives in London now.
I know, yeah. I think he just went home or something when we were coming over because I was going to try and get him out of the show, but it's I know.
I was going to say we should have invited him down for this drink.
Oh, I think
I think he would have been livid that he wasn't here.
I have had quite a few pints of Guinness with Darius, especially on that dang ferry. We did C2C and going from, was it Dublin to England? I was ready to go to sleep. Darius was not. So that turned into, I think we played London that next night, and I did not leave the bus or the arena. I was not feeling that good that night. But
oh my God, so he's a boozer?
He likes to have a good time.
Don't we all? Yeah. Do you know what I really want to? We have this snack in the UK. It's called a wagon wheel.
A wagon wheel.
Have you ever had a wagon wheel?
I have not. I didn't know it was a snack.
It's like a kind of like a marshmallow jam chocolate thing. Oh, it's really nice. And I really want to get Darius to eat one. Surely Darius has had a wagon wheel in his time and he's living here now.
Yes. He has to have. Yeah. If he hadn't, then that's a missed opportunity.
Then you got to tell him about it.
Yes,
okay?
I'll bring him some.
So that song, what was it like working with Darius? Like it's such a fun song. I feel like it's going to be such a summer hit.
I hope so. Yeah. It was, I've had the biggest grin on my face since the song kind of happened. It's, we wrote it with obviously them in mind, all the Hootie guys, but I was still like nervous to reach out. Like Dee's one of my good friends in the industry, but I've never like hit him up with a business kind of thing before, but they loved it and they got back in the studio and crushed it. And when I got the final mix back, I was just like, oh, what is life? Like this is the dream come true. So it's been good. In the live show, we don't exactly have Hootie and the Blowfish on the bus with us, so I'm taking over Darius's parts in the song, which doesn't quite nail it, but I give it the best impression that I can.
What's the biggest difference you find, like playing to a London crowd rather than a US crowd?
I wish we could take all the crowds we've had in the UK this week and just put them on the plane and take them home with us. Like everybody's been so fun, so appreciative. They know the words. They're screaming out titles to songs that we wrote 10 years ago that I truly couldn't perform right now because I think I just miss all the words. But they've been so good.
Get them up.
Yes.
Come on up, sir.
Yeah, come on up. If you want, we'll play the song. You have to sing the song. Yeah, that's a good idea. But no, everybody's been great. Like, is this how the crowds like they just are here?
I think if you like country music in the UK, you really like country music, and because we don't have it on the radio as much, we don't get that sort of American chart thing. We know the deep cuts because if we like you, we'll listen to everything.
Which is how it should be. Yeah. We listen to vinyl back home in our house, so it's like you're just listening to the full record.
Listen to vinyl in their house.
Yeah. I do feel like country music's coming on here, though, right?
Very much so.
It's
blowing up.
Yeah,
it feels like I feel like I don't know, like 5-10 years ago, like we'd be very lucky to have someone that'd be like maybe 5 big artists a year if we were lucky.
Yeah.
And now it feels like it's like weekly.
Every week,
it's just crazy.
Yeah,
we can't keep up. Nobody can keep up.
Oh, that's a good thing, though. That's a good problem to have. Yeah.
It's a good problem to have. Good problem to have. If you could collaborate with one British artist, who would it be and why?
One British artist. My word. We used to do Ed is UK, right? British? Yeah.
He's moving to Nashville?
Is he really? So Darius is coming over here, Ed's going over there. Yeah.
Maybe they've got some beef we don't know about.
What's going
They're
on
like,
here?
I've got to get out. Darius is
if
here.
He's coming here, I'm leaving. Yeah. That's pretty great.
Ed Sheeran?
Yeah, I used to do one of his tunes in our live show, and it was a very unexpected moment. I feel like sometimes you have to put something in the show that's like, if we played a few album cuts in a row that they aren't familiar with, you got to wake them back up a little bit, get them going. So we played, I think it was Shape of You is what we played. Oh, yes. And I would go up in the falsetto. We have crowd mics on our stage so I can listen to what the crowd's doing and hear the energy and everything. And there was one night that a very serious country fan listened to me sing Shape of You. And he was right by the crowd mic. And I just heard him go, "What the hell was that?" What the hell was that? I was like, but he's paying attention. We got him back.
Look, we love Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, he's great.
I think it has divided a lot of people on whether we need or want him to do a country album. I think it's dividing a lot of people.
He's talking about that, right?
Oh no, he's moving to Nashville. He's done
That's
it.
what he's doing.
Like he's
Okay.
doing it. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, my podcast host, who's not here today, she is with us in life. She's not RIP, even though she does love Morgan Wallen that much. We did see him this week. That
yeah, she had a big night.
She's
in a low place right now.
She is in a very low place. But she has been very strong about her opinions on Ed doing a country album and on other pop artists coming into that.
What does she think?
She just thinks she's fed up with it. She wants country to be country again.
All right.
And as a British woman from Putney, I think that's a strange take.
Okay.
But
Okay.
whereas I'm the opposite. I think it's really interesting to see, like, you know, the new sort of vibes that we can bring in and the cross-pollination. And I think it's really exciting. So
I do too.
yeah, I'm glad.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I think country is always pulled from different genres, even though the storytelling and the songwriting will stay the same. I think we've always had different flavors that have come into country
Exactly.
music. So,
and it's getting broader, and that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
I saw you did a cover of The Chair recently.
Yeah.
What a song.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, I didn't write it, but thank you.
I know.
Yeah.
I know you didn't, but like
it's a great
pretend
song.
you did.
Yes, I wish I did. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so an original. If you could cover one song tonight that you've been listening to a lot recently, what would it be? And are you going to do it?
Oh my goodness, we have a few covers that are going out tonight. I mean, I think we might have to get some of those marshmallow snacks. We're gonna play Wagon Wheel tonight, you know. And
oh my
so,
God!
Yes, maybe we'll just
Maybe I'll just bring them and just like
we'll throw them to the crowd.
Oh my God, you've got to try one now.
Yeah, instead of confetti, we're throwing out Wagon Wheels to the crowd.
Do you know what?
So.
Before you introduce that song, just not just for me, but for the UK people, just be like, I just heard there's some snack called a Wagon Wheel
There's
today.
a snack called a Wagon Wheel. Yes, I have had 50.
People go crazy for it. They're classic. Cult classic.
Yeah, I don't know. What have I been listening to lately? I feel like I listen to the old stuff more than anything. So it's like it's tough for me sometimes to pick the new songs that I'm listening to.
Oh, just something old.
Yeah. Do you know Zach Top? You've been listening to him?
Yeah.
I'll never lie. That's like we play that right before we go on right now, just because the crowd, like everybody's singing it, they love it, and it's like
it's
all right, showtime. It is a bop.
Yeah,
yes.
He is, and he just seems like a lovely guy.
Oh, dude, the last few shows we played with him, he just sits down and he's just chatting to you like he's, your old cousin.
You guys have got to do something together.
Oh, tell him that, because I would love to.
I'm really excited. That's got to happen. Okay, Cabin is Solo.
Yeah.
I mean, I love that song because it's, just basically says that men assume that they're going to get back in someone's good graces.
And
they're not. Frankly.
It's not always going to happen.
Not always going to happen.
You screwed up.
What do you think, of writing that song or being involved in that song, do you think that Flowers say guilty or Cabernet Solos or Cabernet says guilty, or do you think it's a nice thing to do? And what do you think?
My man had to be in deep. Like he had to have royally screwed up.
Really screwed up.
He's not buying. Do y'all have $2 Chuck over here? Like at Trader Joe's, you can buy $2 wine. That's pretty decent.
$2 Chuck.
Yeah, so we call it $2 Chuck. But this man went out and bought like Silver Oak. Like this dude is really trying hard to win his girl back. So I'm not sure what he did.
Tell me bad.
Brother, yeah.
Mm-hmm. They say
he's in a low place.
Yeah, he is in a low place. They say you should buy flowers often and like cheap flowers little and often to make the whole where if you mess up, they're not a gift that says, sorry.
Oh, see, I'm learning here.
It's a good tip.
I'm learning here. Yes, I'll take that.
So you're married and you have a lovely little boy.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to know, if I called up your wife right now and I said, he's away, you tell me, what's his most annoying habit at home? What would she say?
Most annoying habit at home. She really gets annoyed.
When you put that girl in a low place,
Yes,
she's like, for God's sake.
I think recently, I feel like I only snore when I've had, maybe one too many pints. And so this trip, she would say the most annoying thing is I've been allowed to sleep. Yeah, she's here.
Amazing.
Yes,
I'm going to chat to her later. Be like, what is the most annoying thing?
Oh, yeah. She'll probably have 10 other things to say. But this trip I have heard.
She'll be like, how long you got?
Yes, exactly.
Do you know what? Something that's really helps with snoring, this is probably not on the interview, but just it's like those magnetic strip things that open up your nose.
Really?
They're really good.
Okay.
Yeah, really good.
Get them at the pharmacy kind of thing?
You can get them off TikTok Shop, and that's not a plug, but you can.
TikTok Shop?
TikTok Shop.
It's like TikTok has a shop?
TikTok has a shop.
Oh
You've not been on TikTok Shop?
Man, I'm like
You're
on
on TikTok
socials for the most part. I film the videos, I get the content, but I try not to look around too much.
Yeah. What's the your biggest do you like the fact that we now can access new music through social media, or are you just like a?
I think it's great. I think when I was, coming around, which wasn't that long ago, but it was like you either played the bars and the honky tonks, or like you did a show like I did,
Yeah.
But nowadays it's like there's good music coming from everywhere.
Yeah.
I think we found Zach Top from social media, right?
Yeah.
Thank God for that.
Thank God.
And there's a lot of other stuff coming out too. So I love it. I think some grumpy old men are like, "Oh, it's not like it used to be," but that's not me. If it's good music.
Literally,
it's
that's
good
my
music.
podcast host, Ozzy. She's sitting at home like, oh, God.
Like, country's got to be country. I get a point to a point.
What's the favorite lyric you've written or that you're going to sing tonight recently?
Favorite lyric that I've written recently, or just in general?
Just a lyric that's hitting for you at the moment that you've wrote and you thought, that's a good one.
Well, we came up with this new song called "Hold My Hand." I wish, but in Bottle Rockets. The one that I always enjoy singing is in 5 More Minutes. It talks about lost state 10-9, because that's in my high school senior year. We lost the state championship in football. It wasn't 10-9, but you have to make it rhyme, that kind of thing. So, but people always think it's lost 18-9, and they miss the state. And it's like, how do you get 18-9 in American football scores? So it's I just always chuckle because I know the crowd sings it wrong every night, and I'm trying to tell them, but yeah.
And that's such a like poetic kind of like, it chokes me up every time, that song.
Oh man.
So I'm glad you get a little giggle in there.
Yeah, I know.
Just
I get just
offset
a
it.
little thing like, yeah, y'all got it wrong, every night. But no.
If, just to go a little deep, if you could have 5 more minutes with anyone that has passed away, can be famous, can be someone in your life, who would you choose and why?
Oh my goodness.
We're in a low place now.
Yeah, no kidding. 5 More Minutes with anybody. Well, I wrote it for my granddaddy, but
Yes.
like I got to meet Merle Haggard once. It was very quick, it was just like a passing and saying hey. But getting to spend 5 more minutes with him and chatting, I think that'd be pretty awesome.
Somewhere your granddad is like, is he joking?
Yeah. Well,
He's been saying he wants 5 more minutes with me for a long time. And he goes to Merle Haggard.
I think he'd give me a pass for Merle. I think he would understand that.
We
So
could be having a chat with him then.
he might be. He might be. Absolutely. He's like, did you hear that down there?
What's it like being a dad on tour? Is your son with you?
He's here. Yeah.
He's.
Yeah, we brought the whole gang. We brought the whole gang over. So
Do you think he's going to have a low voice like you?
he might. He loves to sing. He woke up singing this morning. I couldn't tell what he was singing, but he was like just humming in his bunk next to me. But yeah, he loves music. He loves Disney soundtracks. Like he'll just go around singing Tarzan songs or what Frozen. Phil Collins. What a soundtrack! You kidding me? Oh, that's been on the car so much recently. Or
That's emotional.
You'll be in my heart. Oh yeah. It's Strangers Like Me. Oh man.
I feel like you could do a really good Phil Collins collab, actually.
Ooh, okay.
That could be a good British collab.
I wouldn't be opposed to that. We just wrapped up a tour with Kane Brown, and he had that "In the Air Tonight" song, and that's pretty vibey.
What's it like to tour with Kane?
He's such a good dude. I've known that for a long time, and we've been friends. But as far as like spending time together, we never really got that chance until this tour. So we were in the gym, and he'd lift, and then I'd take all the plates off the thing, and I would lift, and shooting hoops. But he brings his family out too, so it was like super fun, and we're the same age, and he's got kids out there, so we just had a lot in common that I'm not sure we knew or got to see until that. So great guy.
Have you been to London before?
Yeah, a few times. I came as a kid.
Oh, cool, C2C,
C2C.
Getting smashed with Darius.
It's his fault, but
Always your fault, Darius.
That's right.
Never met you, but I'll blame you. What's your favorite thing to do when you come to London? Is there like a spot that you're like, oh, I always love to eat here, I love to do that, or?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like cash, like a pub, fish and chips, a pint.
Fish and chips.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you have to, right?
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah. It's like you go to Nashville, you got to get the hot chicken. You have to. You're there.
Yeah, you have to.
Every spot's got their place. What should I be doing? Like, is there a better meal than fish and chips?
This is the problem. I was saying this the other day. I feel like half of like doing these cool interviews with you guys, I become like a tourism board.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm so bad at it. I'm not good at it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. I would be like, I'll take you to a pub and get you drunk. I'm Darius in this situation, okay?
Bad influence.
But if you could say, throwing this conversation right back at you in the tourism board.
Sure.
If there's one thing you would say to your fans when you go to Nashville, you've got to go here. This is the one spot you've got to check out. What is it?
Over here in London?
Over there.
Oh, in America? In Nashville. Yeah, I live in North Carolina, but I work out of Nashville.
Yeah,
so
you know Nashville.
I feel like for me, tourism board's going to be my retirement gig for North Carolina. Like, I love it.
Where would your spot be? How about this? Where's your spot in Nashville? Where's your spot in North Carolina?
Okay, now we're talking. In Nashville, for me, I'm trying to think like, I don't hit Broadway all that much, and I don't want to give like the restaurant secrets away because but it's like an old, been there a long time restaurant that we go to. It's like, you ever seen the movie Stuart Little? Like the house in Stuart Little is like tiny.
It's like very small.
Well, yeah, but it's like big buildings, and then there's like a really small restaurant. And it's called the Midtown Cafe, and it's like it's been there forever. All the music business, like meetings over a meal, happen there. Like you never know who you're gonna run into. The food is phenomenal, but like one of the last times we went there, we walked in and Reba was just sitting a couple tables over. But like there's no fans or I'm sorry, I'm screwing up. I'm giving it away.
Yeah, you're
but
giving it away.
that's where me and my wife. That's where the family goes for sure. But chill spot, very chill spot. Great food, great vibes. And then in North Carolina. See, now you're going to get my tourism self going here. So we live in Raleigh.
Sponsored by?
That's right. So
North Carolina Tourism Board.
Hey,
I'll take it.
I'll take it, yes. I'm looking for a job in about 20 years. So I'll take it. That's my plan. But 2 hours, you go to the beach. 3 hours, you go to the mountains. The golf capital of the United States is about an hour away.
Oh, so many men will go there.
Oh, yeah.
Is there hot guys there at the golf place?
Oh, I'm sure they're there.
Yeah. Maybe I should go there.
That's the question.
That's right.
I might not be the right one to answer that question for you, but I'm sure they're there.
God, there's so many hot guys.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but
so you got it all in North Carolina.
Yeah, and it's chill. It's like I think the secret's getting out about that too because people are moving. It's like
gentrification
Nashville.
Happens everywhere. Scotty.
Yeah, people are just moving in. But, it's fun.
If you had 5 more minutes of this interview, what would you want to say? Is there anything you want to talk about?
Well, I would want another shot at splitting the G.
Yes,
that was just a poor effort.
I think you can do better.
Yeah,
to be honest, I think. Do you know what it is with splitting the G? It's about like I always think if you overdo it, you're more likely to do it because you were a bit short.
I know.
You know?
See, I was thinking the opposite. I was like, don't overdo it and then go on.
Don't look like the big man.
Yeah,
Like,
that didn't go in my favor. But
what's something that you feel is most misunderstood about you?
Most misunderstood about me. I think the biggest thing is the age thing, and I tried out for Idol at 16. That's when folks met me. Finished it at 17, and like your mom said, it's like people that still remember me from that, you know. Nice little boy is what I always get, and it's like, you know, my back is hurting as I walk around London. Like I'm getting old over here, you know. But no, I mean, I got a 2.5-year kid. We got another kid on the way. Been married 7 years. It's lived a lot of life out there, but it's which I'll always take it. I love American Idol. They did a lot for me, but I always wanted to be the music guy. And you know, it's like after all these years, it's like I'm a member of the Grand Ole Opry, and it's like all these cool things that I'd love
everyone
to talk
remembers
about. American Idol, which is awesome, and I appreciate it. But
I apologize for starting the interview with that.
Come on, I mean, I just about walked out. I'm just kidding.
Blame my mother. Blame my mother.
That's right.
I think it's first impressions are a big thing, and that's
absolutely.
How people first impression you.
Sure. I cringe when I watch back the show because I was so like, imagine your awkward teenage photos being everywhere for the rest of your life. You know, it's like no matter.
You didn't think about that when you auditioned at that point, did you?
I did not. I mean, everything worked out like I think it was supposed to. But I'll still go to shows sometimes, and there's like their advertisement for the show is 17-year-old me. And we're like, oh my gosh. It's like, wow. But it's all good.
I mean, I don't know what skincare you're doing, but you still look 17 to me.
Oh, wow.
You
that
know?
Sounds like a song. I'll take it. But yes.
My skincare. Actually, that's a good question. If you could write a song about this interview, what would it be?
Well, we'd have to throw skincare in there. Talk about country being country.
Splitting the G.
Yeah, splitting the G, losing miserably in that contest.
My mum.
You're also out drinking it too, so
I also am. I didn't, you know, I wasn't lying.
Yeah, no, this is, I have enjoyed it. You know, this is
What is
not
your drink of
average.
choice?
Over here, back home,
I mean, what do you do? Two different people? Do you not? Do you think they do drinks
I
different
come
here
over
to there?
So me and the band think the beer here is far superior than the beer back home.
Really?
Like fresher tasting. I feel like we put so much weird chemicals in our crap back home. And it's like, we don't know what we're eating. But here it's like, I feel like we drink and we wake up in the morning, we're like, oh, we feel fine.
Really?
Yeah, we do not feel that way back home.
I will say, I do think the hangovers that I've had in America feel darker and deeper,
It's just,
rougher.
Who knows what's in those drinks?
But that's also probably because I'm on holiday.
That's right. That's
You
right.
know.
Yeah, I know we're working over here, but to us, this is like
It's a
working
holiday.
vacation.
Yeah.
It's a holiday.
We like that. We like that when artists come over here, that it feels like it's something special to you guys as well, and that you're
Yes.
having a good time.
Oh.
It's like, it's not, you know, we know that it makes us feel special too as an audience. So
Oh, yeah.
party on.
Oh, we will. Yeah, we've looked forward to this trip for a long time now. So yeah, it's been great. We got some like new versions of the songs and stuff. Like I feel like in today's world, especially in the music and stuff, but really all over, it's like you're always looking ahead. You're always like got to make the next social post, the next podcast, the next. You got to keep putting new music out nowadays. Yeah, I used to go keep feeding the beast. But this was a project for me to be able to kind of sit back and reflect on a record that really changed my life, and it came from a time where like I wasn't sure we'd ever get music out again at a certain level. So just some of my most special songs. 5 More Minutes was on this record. This Is It was on this record. So it gave me a chance to reflect, be thankful, say thank you to the fans for embracing it. So it's a different project than I've ever done, and it's like. It's nothing crazy, but I think it's special for me. So
I am going to pitch that Zach Top. I don't know who to. I have no power, but I really see that as like
just
really,
put it in the universe.
I think
right?
we're manifesting.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
We're manifesting.
That's right.
If there was if you were in a boy band, right, with like 2 other guys, you had to be, gun to your head. Who are you picking? Zach Top and who? Who's the third?
I would go. I'm a big golfer, so I would want like a golf group. So like, I don't know if Zach golfs. I think he golfs.
Oh yeah.
I know it's like who cares about golf?
Doesn't
but,
everyone golf?
I guess so nowadays.
Like it's not
right?
that hard.
Well, yeah, it was. The other day
like,
I played.
nah.
My dad beat me. My father-in-law beat me. My pride was in a low place. One of my guitar player comes out when we play golf on the road, and that's all he does. He's like, "I'll drive the car, drink the beer." So.
Oh, wait, are they called? They're called something, aren't they? Daddy Caddy? Not Daddy.
Daddy Caddies. Could be.
If there was one country artist in your phone that we could call right now, who would it be?
That would answer? I don't know.
Yeah,
or like you just want to call for fun.
I mean, we don't have to call.
Oh, okay.
But we can, shall we?
Yeah. I mean, I don't
Who
know.
do you reckon?
Like, I feel like I just hopped off the tour with Kane. I feel like he'd answer.
Oh, yeah. I've heard
But-
good things about him as well in terms of like, just like, he's
Chill.
a great guy.
Very chill.
Yeah.
You could call Garth, but Garth is a little busy. he's a little. I'm not sure he would answer my phone at this time of the day.
I'm sorry.
In low places.
Cool Garth, I know.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a moment where you've said something or done something and your wife has gone, all right, just get that ego in check?
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she'll slap it out of me real quick. Yeah. I think
Can you give us an example?
there's probably like. I don't know if we've had a number one or something like that, and I'll talk about it. And she's like, okay, but the dishes still need to be cleaned, So that's right, yeah. Check your ego at the door. So yeah. She's the best. She's the true rock star in the family for sure. This has been favorite interview in a while. Over a pint.
We love
Absolutely.
it when we hear that.
Yeah, absolutely. Laid back.
Laid back, but I am disappointed by this thing.
Oh man. I'm gonna. Yeah. Next pub, I'm gonna send you a video. I'm like, see, I did it. Better.
Yes, please do. Rosie, thank you so much. Guys, no, please do.
Love it.
Thank you so much.